Evening, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth into worlds, into realms very much well-travelled at this point. Hail to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. And hey, if you are watching the YouTube archives, welcome! If you're enjoying what you're seeing on the channel at the moment, or enjoying any videos that you may have seen before this one, won't say if you're enjoying this one, because all I've done is some intro music and a good evening samurai. But if you do enjoy find yourself enjoying this video as you progress through the timeline, perhaps you'll consider hitting that like button, leaving a comment, maybe even subscribing. It all certainly helps us out. But yes, either way, to each and every one of you, welcome. And for those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we ventured forth through the streets of Kamurocho. We did many things, completed many challenges. Apart from we didn't, we just basically tried to do the story, realised we'd missed a chunk of the story, went back, and now we're doing the Colosseum as Sejima, and then we're going to have to go back and do the Colosseum as Kiryu, and then after that we've got to progress the story a bit so we can get back to Akiyama and Shinada, and then when we've done those two, we need to go back to the Colosseum and grind that out as those two, and then we can finally probably progress the story enough that we unlock all of the characters, and then we can move into the really exciting stuff like gambling and weapon crafting and more gambling and more weapon crafting and weapon leveling and character leveling and more Colosseum. So, oh, this is going to be a fun one, isn't it? So anyway, with that said, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is Yakuza 5 Remastered. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the PlayStation is turned on. So, let's go. Shall we? Boom. There we go. Sega. That was really out of tune. Whoops. Oh well. Right, so what we need to do is get Sejima to the upper echelons of the Colosseum by grinding out the Colosseum repeatedly. Then we need to go back to Kiryu and grind out the Colosseum endlessly as Kiryu until we get up to the upper echelons as Kiryu. And then after all of that, then we can finally progress into something else. I did that last time, didn't I? Yes, I've won that once. I've won that several times. I've won that several times. Okay, right, so let us continue to try and perfect the Tiger Dragon Rock. Oh, right. No, it's still running on the lower volume, so I'll have to turn my speakers down. Boosh! Boosh! Well, yeah, that works. Boosh, boosh, slam. Oh, he's got quite a lot of health, actually. piffle. Oh well. Are you building any sort of climax heat action here? Ah, that's not what I intended. There we go. Boosh. I don't know if I've done that one yet. There we go. Not much excitement from that one. Don't know if I need to get the excitement up in order to get a better score, though. That's the thing. Oh, it's the bird-headed dude. The head's shinier than I remember. Come on. Yeah, have a fence. My window seems to have gotten smaller. There we go. Head-butted into oblivion. Cool. I got some XP. I got a thing. But I'm still only level 20. Okay then. Nothing new unlocked, so I'm guessing we're just going to have to keep banging our head against this one until eventually we progress. Oh, well. How am I getting this? Count Albert? Okay. I like your hat, and I'm impressed that it stayed on your head throughout all of that. Nope. No. Okay then. Maybe I got lucky at the start. No. Ui. Oh. Yeah, man. No, that doesn't work either. This is a tricky customer. There we go. But one tiger drop later. Oh, it's this dude again. Well. Boost. Bang. Boost. Boost. Well, the crowd's certainly excited now. There we go. No one bites the dust. Who am I against now? Tana Thingy-me-bob. Must have leveled up to some degree because I'm seeing characters I haven't seen before. Boost, bang. Oh, Kanta, even, not Katana.
1分経過。少しずつ削っていく。冴島、度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。決めてからまともに食らってしまった。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がり。そう刺激。リングに残った一匹の獣。今宵最強の男が生まれた喜びを分かち合おう。優勝おめでとう。
Let's do it all again. Oy. Close, but no cigar. Okay, then. Welcome to the tournament. How may I help you? Well, wait. No. I'm still very low in the rankings. Okay. Do we think we'll have filled out the roster by the end of all of this? Well, he seems to just fight like the other dude. There we go. Boost, boost. Now chunk out of his health. Game? Game? No, not like that. Okay, I might have been a bit wrong when I said they all fight the same. It's just the similar animations. There we go. Instead of all battering him sort of worked. The resurrected legend, Bruce Ebenuma. Bang. Right. Into the final round against some dude. Who am I fighting? I'm curious. The murderous Madonna. Okay then. No, that's his first health bar gone. Okay then. That works. Not so murderous anymore. There we go, level up. Nice. I've unlocked that, I've unlocked that. Hopefully this means we've unlocked another thing. Yes? Yes. Get ready for Deathmatch 100. A seemingly endless journey of violence and opponents beyond measure, but the journey does end if you survive. And awaiting you is a fortune in prize money. I guess? Kiryu versus the 100. Wait a minute. This is going to be painful, isn't it? Oh, they're all new Veritas. There we go. There we go. Where'd that sword go? This is actually a lot more fun than the others. The only problem is it's probably going to take me an eternity to get through it all. That's a bit overkill, but oh well. Got it. Okay, now I can sort of see where this is going to be a bit of a problem. Purple Hoodlum, welcome. Oh. And also, thank you very much for the resub. 28 months in a row. Much appreciated, Samurai. Welcome back to the insert. Right, you know what? I think I'm just going to go back to using my fists. Oh, he's got a gun. Right. Boost. How my weapon skills do improve in the Colosseum. Alley up. Alley down. Yeah, balls to this. Should have learnt my lesson before. Okay, stun gun works quite well. Gonna be a while in here, aren't we? Oh yes. And then we have to come back and do it all again as Kiryu. And then after we've unlocked, got back to them, we're gonna have to do it all again as Akiyama and as Shinoda. Being an adult sucks, yes. They make you fight in a Colosseum against 100 opponents. Oh, he's got a gun! What? Right, got rid of him. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, got rid of him. Alley-oop. And it. I'm gonna get a lot of Coliseum points for this. Alley-oop. Oh! A bit of a waste of heat action there, but whatever. Oi. Oh, I should have probably used this against all of them. Oh, well, whatever. I forgot this was a climax action. Nope, that's dead. But I still got to level up from hitting him in the face with it. Is that rifle the same one from before as well? I've kind of lost track. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be our grinding one. Not unless I get something obscene like a level a star for each time I do it. Oh, how's it still going? Right, just gonna hit you with a heat action. Oh, that did a lot.
ここで必殺の一撃を確実にヒットさせるギリ。おっと、あと30人だ。ゴールできるのか。林は度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。ダウンを奪った。強力な連打。乱れ打ち。ダウンを奪った。容赦なく血の羽を相手を引きずります。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。強烈な足で追い込んでいく。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンを奪いました。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。追い込まれているが大丈夫なのか。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。すごい盛り上がりだ。つかみに入った。連撃。
Boosh. Let me guess, there's still more. Yep.
観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウン。このラッシュがこの選手の真骨頂。ダウン。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。一気に決めるか。畳みかける。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。つかみに入った。上に決めて。ダウンを奪
Oi,
う。
how long have we been at this now?
攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。豪雨のような猛攻だ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。連続でヒットさせて決めてから、ここで大技を決めた。ダウン。おっと、冴島度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。ここで追加のファイターが登場。
Oh, come on.
ダウン。おっと、攻め込んでいく。
Even the fighting the 100 in Kiwami 2 didn't feel as this long.
おっと、見せてくれるのか。ここで一発。どうだと言わんばかりの。今のは完全に入りました。おっと、攻め込んでいく。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンを奪いました。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえ
No,
にくい
no,
ほど
wait.
です。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウンを奪った。豪雨のような猛攻だ。すごい盛り上がりだ。少しずつ削っていく。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウン。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンを奪いました。細かくおっと、ひねりいく。これはダメージが大きい。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。冴島度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。ダウンを奪った。今の光景をこの試合で何度か見て、強引相手を引きずります。両者やや消極的だった。おっと増援だ。ダウン。ダメだ。立ち上がれない。
Blimey. The defeat, wet blanket, 0 points. Perfect round 0, heat action 22 times, or that's a lot of points. Total time 0 points, total frame, time results. So, okay, what's this then? Electricity payment meter broke last night, so I had to wait nearly all day for the engineer to come and install a smart meter since I still had one of the old ones. Only arrived just after 7. Ow. Now, to be fair, he had good reason why he was covering jobs of 2 people that they let go today. Marvellous. And then there's a bot being booted by the bot. Becomes seasonally relevant soon indeed. How do you remove Windows taskbar temporarily? I can't remember. I think it's not. You can only toggle it on and off, or you can have it like in hide mode. Depends what you're trying to do. Okay. Right. So, in terms of abilities, is one of them the get the heal while I'm doing the thing? Boost heat increase, Tiger Fangs, unleash a violent throw that starts with the Tiger Charge. Abilities. Nope. Boost heat increased, boost heat increase. Gourmet. And tire attack. Probably not. Right, okay, I'm going to just ask the Oracle on this one. Deathmatch 100. Had the quite the time of hard. Kiryu, easy fight that you can win about 95% of the time. Keep comboing. Shineda, rush, finishing blow, grab. Sagemo, boys a tank. Get your heat built up and then use charge attacks. They can't kill you fast enough if you have the ability that stops them from being stunned while in heat mode. Ah, okay. Fight of the century. Marvellous. So I basically just keep charging at them. Are we ready to try again then? Okay. So, Deathmatch 100.
敵を投げ払い蹴散らし弾き飛ばす己のいいところまで攻めるが決め手がヒットしないおっと最初は度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです行くのか
Oops.
渾身の敵おっと高校で追加のファイターが登場
Oh, we're off to a splendid start, aren't we? Oops. Oh. Right. Maybe I'm doing that one wrong. Deathmatch 100. Uh, 20 waves to be exact. They start off unleashing skills that are weak and continue finding them stronger and stronger. Hardest groups near the end, I imagine, goes without saying that you can't heal during this match unless you have as your spirit. So conserve health. Several of the enemies carry weapons, so be sure to use them, especially the guns in particular. Make the guys with the guns the primary target. You can shoot while you're in oneness. So essence of seizing will not work on foes, though Kamaki's shot stopper will. Cool. Get your heat built up and then just use the charge. Oh, charged attacks, not charge attack. Oh, you're an idiot, Ezio. Oh, real spawn, welcome. I've lost too much health already. If I manage to get out of this, I will be amazed. Tiger puppetry does work quite well here, though. Oh, right, okay then. Boy. Oh. So much for that then. Right, so there's only 20 rounds, which is fine. I can kind of live with that. Oh! No, it's fine. Okay then. So, picking up the staff was certainly a mistake. Oh yeah, no heat. Okay. Does seem like a lot, though. Oh, certainly is. Ah. Okay. I'm still not sold on the weapons then. Yes, I see the gun, man. Thank you. Thanks, chat. I do see the man with the gun, but the problem is that I have no heat, and there's a man with a sword there who keeps stabbing me. Right. Okay, I'll just use the heat action to get him down. Oh, there's another gun. Okay. How was that for a combo?
観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。深みに入った。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。
Okay, I didn't intend to do that, but let's see if I can get rid of all of them in one go. I wonder what round we're on. I miss all of those. Ooh.
打
Oops. Right, considering I saw in the guide the words blue health bar, I suspect that... Uh-oh. I may have lost on this one again. Okay. Oh. Well, it's a good way of farming points, but I suspect because I need... I do get all my health back, though. That's nice. Do I need to beat this for the Colosseum? Or... I need to beat this for the Colosseum. Beat this for the completion, don't I? Oh. Hmm? Uh... Victory Road. One, two, three, four, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, bollocks. Right, okay, yeah, no, I do need to do this for the completion list. Right. Now I'm going to need something stronger. Well, this is going to be life now for the foreseeable future. Especially considering I have to do this on 4 characters. One of which apparently is Akiyama, and Akiyama is apparently not well suited for this one. So I'm struggling with the tankiest of the characters. Kiryu is apparently the easiest to do it on, which makes sense. But, yeah. I've only done this twice. It feels like I've done a lot more of it. An awful lot more of it. Right, let's begin. Oh, we're off to a splendid start, aren't we? Have I ever mentioned how much I hate gauntlets? Because I really hate gauntlets. Chinese broadsword go? Oh, it breaks when they drop. Sometimes they break when they drop them. I forgot about that fact. Pretty sure there was a dude with a gun there, and I think it may have fallen out of bounds. That's unfortunate. If nothing else, I think I've got an idea of how to use the charge attacks a bit better. Instead. Not entirely sure what happened there then. Yep, drop the sword. Thank you. No, I think I've completely snookered this one. I don't know what round we're on, so yeah. You. Picked up the blasted stab again. If weapons weren't so useless. Good. Right, he's out of that. Which means I can finally pick up the shotgun. Or I would, if they weren't surrounding it. Got it. Right, get rid of you. Oh, crumbs. That was a bit overkill. Oh well. Alright, hello Jamboree, welcome. Long time no see. I'd say more, but we're fighting. Don't know if I got iframes there, but if I did, marvelous. Right, Tiger Shop way, because I've got the climax, so why not? See if I can take out a bunch of these dudes in one go. How have you been, Ed? I've been... yeah, I'm still alive. As happy and cheerful as always. Did you know we've been playing this game for 6 months now? We're at the same amount of time in this game as we were in for Breath of the Wild. How are none of my attacks hit? Oh, I don't even know what round that was. The announcer has like 3 lines. He should be out of business. Yes, the announcer is not the best, one must admit, and I can see why they sort of only appeared in this game and none of the others. Or if they did in the others, they weren't nearly as obnoxious as they are in this one. I've had to turn the game volume down on the stream because otherwise it just becomes overbearing. I've even had to turn it down a bit on my end, so yeah. Welcome to the Coliseum. How may I help you? Give me healing items for Deathmatch 100? That would be nice. Don't even know if I've unlocked anything else with that recent upgrade. No, doesn't look like I have. I've still got the same fights that I need to do. Ginger Angry, welcome. And thank you for the water. Water you fall. Much appreciated. Yo, it's Coke. They made me change my name. Well, hail Coke. Welcome. Welcome back. Right, let's try this again. Oh, I suddenly regret my life choices. Alright.
晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。がぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。ダウンを奪いました。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。強烈なラッシュで追い込んでいく。ダウンだ。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。いいところまで攻めるが決め手がヒットしない。おっと増援だ。ダウン。すごい盛り上がりだ。右がヒット。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。いい感じで攻めてはいますが最後の一手が届かない。ダウンを奪った。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。強引に引き落とす。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。2分強うまくフィニッシュまで持っていけない。ダウンを奪った。ダウン。す
Boosh.
ごい盛り上がりだ。強引相手を引きずります。ダウンだ。画面盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。強引相手を引きずります。画面盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。観客席は落ち着いた状態で応援しています。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンを奪いました。画面盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。強引に相手を引きずります。おっと増援だ。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。3分経過。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。がぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。ダウンを奪いました。ダウンだ。連撃でガードを許さない。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。おっと怪力に物を言わせた。
Swingy, 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 swingy. Slimy, 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 slimy.
すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。強力な連打。乱れ打ち。ダウン。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウンを奪った。いいところまで攻めるが決め手がヒットしない。一気に決めるか。畳みかける。すごい盛り上がりだ。強引に相手を引きずります。
Right, so I've got enough heat that I can do that. I didn't dodge that.
こ
Oh
こで追加のファイターが登場。ダウンを奪った。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ひねりいく。どうだと言わんばかりの
Zappy, 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 zappy.
今のは完全に入りました。大丈夫。度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。
Ow.
がぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウン。おっと強烈な一撃で壁に貼り付けた。観客席の盛り上がり
Could have warmed up before you came into the Coliseum, mate.
すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。豪雨のような猛攻だ。ダウンを奪いました。このラッシュがこの選手の真空と
Oh,
一撃。
at least I got the shotgun now.
5分経過。ダウン。おっと前島度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようです。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。
Right, he's down. There's something bouncing around as well.
がぜん盛
I'm not entirely sure what it is. Sejima seems to really want to punch that one too, even though there's a chap clearly next to it. Oh, these weapons are starting to get on my nerves. I can't get close to him because there's a staff in the way. Him. 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 The thing is, I would use the weapons to clear my path, but they don't do nearly enough damage. And they've got a long health bar. So I'm basically just getting wailed on by these muppets with a weapon that really isn't designed for Sejima. If it was a motorcycle, it would be amazing. But it's not. It's a staff. No, that doesn't. Alright, fine. What? Don't tell the bullets! He just dropped it! He didn't even fire a single shot! Dang it! 10 already? What? Oh, right, okay. I am literally stuck on a staff on the floor. It is bloody useless. And now I'm in red. Wonderful. Yeah, well. Come on, stand up, I'm not wasting the heat on you. Right, Tiger Puppet, I have a sliver of health left. And more left. Oh. Well, we've got time and wine for more, but whoa. If nothing else, by the end of this, we'll probably have leveled up. Oh, this is the tankiest of characters, right? Okay then. This is insane. Really, really is. And the sad thing is that it's not a one and done like in previous Yakuza games. It's literally, oh, well, you've done it once, now you've got to do it 4 more times. 3 more times. One of them's Haruka. We can't do Haruka. Well, Haruka isn't in the Colosseum as far as I know. Though a massive dance battle would be quite appreciated. Wife of the moment. Stocking from Pantheon Stocking. I'll go with Stocking. Oh, if you remind me on Discord later, Jam, I have made a purchase recently, which you might appreciate. Okay. Oh, was that gone? Yeah. Swingy, 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 swingy. Downy, 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 downy. Shooty, shooty. Shooty, 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 shooty. Goody, the morons with the staffs are back. Yeah. Okay. Go first up. Lane 10, welcome. Expanding on the 3.0 design today. Awesome. Two, I'm expanding upon my insanity. No. Well, that's ironic. Whoosh. Hey, Who's going to get to their feet first? It's you! Your reward, a punch to the head. You get a consolation prize of a punch to the head. Oh dear. There's my heat. Oh, there's a back. Oh, I can run over the bleeding staffs now. Right, I assume it was a glitch before then. Hello. Goodbye. No. 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 He got a weapon improved skill by throwing a gun at somebody's head. Love it. Oh, I saw a bullet. There's another gunman around. Yep, there he is. Howdy. I mean, there's only one dude, so I might as well just pistol whip him into oblivion. There we go. Who's next? You. Avoiding weapons. Definitely a better idea. Oh, don't we think we're on to a good run? Do we think we can finally escape the purgatory that is the purgatory? Alright. All this and more on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. This is the most nouveau riches I think I've seen in the entire franchise. Is it Remastered? Oh, it's Asada. Oh, the character Aston. I've seen weirder names. Right. Oh, come on. No blue health bar yet, so we're not there, but we must be getting close. Is the name Luigi? It's Luigi. Oh dear. Three rounds left after this. Marvellous. Only 3 rounds. Well, I've still got half my health at least. Guns out of the way, don't need to worry about him. Get rid of the sword dude. Where'd the extra rifle go? Oh, there it is. No, it isn't. This is the broken one. Where's the... Did it break? Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, back to my fists then.
ってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。強引に相手を引きずります。ダウンを奪った。
Let's continue. Welcome. Welcome.
残り10人。少し消極的な展開に観客席から厳しい声が上がっています。血まみれになろうが相手のことなどお構いなさ。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。豪雨のような猛攻だ。ダウンを奪いました。観客席の盛り上がりで実況もしこりにくいほどです。一気に決めるか、畳みかける。強力な連打、乱れ打ち。ダウンだ。強力な連打、乱れ打ち。一気に決めるか、畳みかける。ダウン。いい感じに攻めてはいますが、最後の一手が届かない。強引に相手を引きずります。ダウンを奪った。
Yeah, use that.
マットにキスを強制だ。
Give me a bit of breathing room.
盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。ダウンを奪いました。素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっています。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ダウン。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。ここで追加のファイターが登場。おっと、両者の攻撃が交差。今のは大きなスコン分けとなりました。
Yeah.
ダウンを奪った。ゴール
He's got the blue health bar.
猛攻をなんとか耐えている。すごい盛り上がりだ。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。容赦なく血の雨を降らせていく。すごい盛り上がりだ。今の光景をこの試合で何度か見ています。がぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります。観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです。すごい盛り上がりだ。ダウンを強烈な足で追い込んでいく。
Aha. Woo. Yay. Woo. Bloody hell. Okay, right. Cheers, Kev. We were so close. I think it's because I took my eye off the ball. I was running around trying to find the bloody shotgun. I have to remember that the enemies don't seem to actually pick up the weapons. You know my luck. I'll probably say, I'll just ignore the shotgun, and they'll suddenly go, oh, that's mine. I'll take the shotgun. Bang. Oh, I'm dead. Right, anyway, I need to step away for a moment, and so I shall. So, be right back. Don't go away. Right. I have yet... Well, I'm not... If anyone's curious, no, I'm not invoking the rule of bollocks on this because I've come this far into the franchise run. Wait, is that a new one? No, it isn't. It's the same we've got. I've come this far into the franchise run. I refuse to give in. But at the same time, it is certainly very annoying. Where am I ranked? Oh, I've gone down in the rankings, apparently. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I've lost so many times. Oh. It's now a balancing act. It's either I... Yeah, it's a case of I basically just have to keep going. So I could leave this to last after I've got all my rankings, but sod it. It's a bank holiday Monday this coming Monday, so I find the time I will sit down for a few hours offline and I will try and get this blasted Colosseum ground out. It's one of the few occasions I'll do it offline. Well, or rather, I will try and do parts of it offline. I don't like doing everything offline because I like to have a document of the journey, but still, or log of the journey, I suppose it'd be. Maybe I should start changing the names on the YouTube archive to log. Log 1, log 2. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I have to make a note of it when I get the chance. Local record. I could do local recording. True. I might think I'll think if I think on, I'll do that. It means I have to set up all the green screen and stuff. So. Also, I don't have chats to interact with, so it's just probably going to be a lot of dead air. He says after spending how much time focusing on this game and not actually paying much attention to chat. Sorry, chat, by the way. Don't worry, sooner or later we'll get to a hostess club and then you will have my nearly undivided attention. Depending on how pretty the wife is. If nothing else, at least I'm leveling up my handgun. And if you're wondering why are you emptying that entire clip into the one dude, well, one, it lowers his health, so he's also the gold suit. Two, it also means that if they pick up the gun, they don't have bullets, in my mind. I suspect the game mechanics, however, will decide no, and they will, well, actually, they don't pick up weapons. Or if they do, they pick them up and throw them. So it's maybe not that bad. Oh, well, I'm going to stick on just having the... Come on. I really should be trying to keep count of how many rounds I'm going through. Oh no, that glitch is back. Oh, good, I can throw them out of the ring. Oh, apart from that one. I was hoping to get rid of that stupid stuff. Whatever, it seems okay though. It's not going to be too much on the way. Alright, that works. And that doesn't work. Now I've lost my heat. Okay, well, time to get the heat back. There we go, thank you. Oosh. It's like I'm fighting an army of hosts at this point. And unless they have a Stardust ID badge, I do not care. Stupid, pretty boys. No! No, crumbs. Enemies probably have unlimited ammo. Yeah, they probably do. It's depressing, isn't it? Unless it's a weapon they've picked up like a bicycle or something on the street, and then the bicycle actually degrades over time. By the way, if you wonder why, Ezio, why are you throwing punches in random directions? It's because I'm holding down the lock-on, and I think that I'm locking onto a character in front of me, when in actual fact, Seijima has decided to lock onto a character behind me. It is what it is. Like that. I'm going for the dude standing up, but no. It was apparently more to throw my punches in the thin air above the character who's prone on the ground. That's a shotgun. You are now my enemy. Die, thank you. Oh, you've got a pistol. Marvelous. Okay, then. There you go. Master apparently has a human shield. Okay, well, while he's rolling around on the ground. Boom, boom. Yeah, don't like that, do you? Right, round something. Okay, come on. Here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know there's now a patron saint of video games? Or video games and gamers, I suppose. I mean, the official ceremony isn't until, I think, September this year. But yeah, there's a saint of video games. So only getting 5 minutes of Majima. I completely missed that, that's why. Hold on. I'll tell you what, after this round, I will pause and I will get the timer set up. But I can guarantee there's not going to be very excitement of Majima because it's literally just me battling the Colosseum. That's better reserved for when we're in the hostess clubs, let's face it. Right, okay. I will take that as an obligatory brief pause, just as I refill my wine glass and get the timer set up. You know what? I didn't even realize there's music playing in the background. The crowd and the commentators are too loud. Scam! No, it isn't a scam. Well, I mean, technically, you're the one who redeemed it at the worst possible time. So, tell you what, Jamboree, I'll be kind. Do you want me to redeem your points so that you can use them later, or do you want 5 minutes of Majima now while we're battling in the Colosseum? The decision is yours, while I have another swig of booze, basically. So I'm going to guess, because I'm already suffering with the Colosseum, I'm going to be suffering with trying to improv Majima while I'm suffering of the Colosseum, because this community just loves me so very dearly. Oh dear. Majima. Yes, Majima, who, as we know, is currently dead. Seriously, he's dead in this game. It's gone. It's end. We'll ignore the fact that there's an entire game about him that recently came out where he's actually a pirate captain, but yes, he's dead. Murdered by evil forces unknown. Gone forever, never to grace a Yakuza game ever again. Timer. Let's see if I can remember how to do this voice now. There we go. So, let us continue on with the joys of the Colosseum. Oh, how I'm very much loving this. Did you know I once turned into Sonic the Hedgehog while I was fighting in the Colosseum? fights. Yes, it was against Kiryu-chan.
おっと増援だ
Get to fight as my bro, smashing people's faces in with my fists of iron. Oh, what a glorious day it is.
すごい盛り上がりだ一個打ちつけてさらなるチャンスだすごい盛り上がりだダウンダウンこのラッシュ
I'm also seriously considering slapping these commentators around the face with the biggest tuna I can catch in Tokyo Bay. Or maybe wrapping it in concrete. I think I saw an umbrella earlier, actually.
ここで必殺の一撃を確実にヒットさせる技量はさすがです観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどですおっと相島度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようですこのラッシュがこの選手の真骨頂すごい盛り上がりだ
See, if I was the one fighting in the Colosseum right now, I would have had this all done and dusted within 5 minutes. Instead of the 12 that's currently ticking along on the clock. I remember a time when I saw Kiryu-chan fighting an army of 100 outside of the Kamurocho Theatre. That was certainly an exciting experience. Then those Amon groups showed up and one of them had a rocket launcher. Oh, that was very unsporting, but Kiryu had a magic sword! So, Kiryu-chan, don't forget the honorifics. い Jamboree. You can't forget the honorifics. If we forgot the honorifics, what would we be? Nothing but animals.
強力な一撃だがぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります観客席の盛り
Of
上がり
course, we're not animals here, are we? Oh, heavens
すごい
no.
盛り上がりだ観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです残り10人マットにキスを強制だすごい盛り上がりだダウンダウンを奪った観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどです行くのか
Oh, that's a new one.
消えた渾身の打撃
Serves him right.
観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどですダウンを打つおっと相島度重なる攻撃で荒ぶっているようですすごい盛り上がりだダウンだ強力な連打乱れ打ちどうぞ両者の攻撃が交差今のはお互いおっと両者の攻撃が交差ダウンだ観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどですダウンを奪いましたすごい盛り上がりだ記録を書いているようですすごい盛り上がりだがぜん盛り上がってきて観客もヒートしつつあります観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどですダウンを奪った観客席の盛り上がりで実況も聞こえにくいほどですすごい盛り上がりだ
So close, yet so very, very
一層
far.
の声が上がっていますおっと増援だいい感じで攻めてはいますが最後の一手が届かない素晴らしいファイトに観客から一層の声が上がっていますダメだ立ち上がれない
Didn't even see if that dude had a blue health bar or not. Ugh. Well, we're getting closer to the end, but Is there an actual counter visible on stream or not there for how far we are through that? No. No, there isn't. It's basically a mystery. Though the guide does say that once you get to the blue health bar dude, then we're at the end. Freaking why? I think the devs just hate me. I think the devs of the past were clairvoyant. They had a crystal ball, and they saw the Ezio of the future and went, you see that dude there? Yeah, let's screw with him. Let's screw with him. No, and all those other gamers, but particularly him. Right, okay, there's no extra tips in here. So, round 1. No, that's Limit Berserk. What am I looking at? Oh, there we go. Round 1, all unarmed, very low health. 2, 1 has a golf club. 3, gold guy has a Chinese broadsword. Let's skip to 10. So 15, all unarmed, white guys now have yellow health. 16, one guy has an army knife. 17, all unarmed. 18, one guy has a shotgun, another has a sword. Well, we got to that one. 19, all are unarmed. The gold guy has a green health bar, and they're becoming very good fighters now. Round 20, gold guy has a blue health bar. One of the guys has a 9mm automatic pistol. I've not encountered the 9mm pistol yet, but I've certainly encountered the dude with the blue health bar. He has to remember milestones, pretty much, yeah. So there's only 20 rounds. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yes, there are 100 dudes I have to fight, and it gets continuously even worse. I also love the line at the bottom. It's also worth noting that you can get money for this if you're hunting for cash in the game. Go right ahead and overwork the match, and you'll get over 1 million for succeeding at all. 1 million, which we could easily farm on the mountains, and it'd be a damn sight more fun. So yeah, this is where well, you know what? I think I've got enough in me to do one more, so we'll try one more. And then I'll probably descend into a cackling mess and get a nice padded cell in the local mental ward. I've almost tripled my money. No, I haven't. Surely they're not going to give me the money for... Oh, son of a gun, right? Oh! Well, okay then. So, at least all the grinding means that we've now got 5 million on Sejima, who is currently our millionaire character. Technically then, once we've got back to Kiryu, well no, once we've got the shared bank account, we could technically throw most of this into the cash machine and would get the achievement for Morning Glory. But, yes! This is a thing! This is indeed a thing we have done! Oh, well. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. For a minute there, I thought he said, welcome to suffering. Well, it isn't. It's just welcome to the Coliseum. Right, Deathmatch 100. I point out, we have to do this on all 4 characters. Well, all 4 fighters. Haruka doesn't count. She is a dancer, and a lot more fun to play sometimes. Also, there's a certain amount of RNG because sometimes things like that happen. This is round 2. Okay. Oh, I'm up to 6,000 yen now. Oh, what? I'm not wasting the heat on this dude. Sano, neat. Sorry, big name in the karate world, Sensei Sano. Sensei Oishi is a member of the chief instructor for the organization I'm a member of. Technically, I'm JKAWF, so technically Sensei Kawazoe is the chief instructor, but in terms of the JKA as a whole, JKA chief instructor is Sensei Oishi. So, we've already tripled your money. So basically, through my pain and suffering of this Colosseum match, I've basically earned a vast quantity of cash. Which, in fairness, is going to work in our favour, because I suspect all the weapon crafting isn't going to be cheap. Yikes. I thought Colosseums, the previous Colosseums were a pain in the arse. This one just takes the biscuit. I miss my overpowered zap gun from Yakuza 0, by the way. I will never not miss the zap gun from Zero and Kiwami. It was just such an amazing sword. It's like the demon blades from Kiwami 2. Those two were amazing. You might be wondering, Ezio, what just happened there? Well, that's because apparently Seijima decided he couldn't stand over a bleeding pole lying on the floor. You might be wondering, well, Ezio, why don't you use the pole for weapons? Well, the simple answer is they're crap. There's a lot of health on them. They don't really do what I want them to do. They're so slow that I'm just continuously being wailed on by the enemies behind me. So there's no bleeding point using them. But unfortunately, they're now on the floor, so I have to put up with the blasted things. Apart from that one, which is kind enough to fall out of the bleeding arena for me. That one isn't them. Somebody in chat could open up the guide and let me know what level we get it is when the old dude has the shotgun. That'd be nice. Hello, Drive Live. Hail Raiders, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex, welcome to Purgatory, welcome to my Hades. We are currently trying to do a 100% run of Yakuza 5. And at the moment, we are doing the 100 death match in the Colosseum on our first character, which just so happens to be Seijima. And it is going oh so fantastically well. That was the stream, Turbo. Hopefully you had a good one. Once I finish this bout, I will throw a shout out over to you. Oh, he's got a gun. Stageman, that was the wrong dude. That was fossil hunting. Fossil hunting is actually going a lot better than I thought it was going to go. After I got through the lagoon layer, sorry, this is Donkey Kong Bonanza at the moment. After I got through the lagoon layer, it's actually not been too bad. I'm actually kind of enjoying the fossil hunting and the banana hunting. No. Oh, right, sorry. Shout out. I will do that now. I remember the command. And I can spell the command. Shout out. That's Turbo Drive Live. There we go. Playing Battlefield Bad Company. Oh, that brings back such a wave. That's just. I've been hit with a wave of nostalgia on that one. Oh, I remember Bad Company. I remember really enjoying it. I want to buy a monster truck. I hope you had a good time with it, mate. I do love that. It's Bad Company. It was just. I've not played it much, but it's one of those games that's just stuck with me. Oh no, it's a Monstersaurus, isn't it? Or something. I can't remember. There was something to do with a monster truck. You remember Hager too? Yes. I remember Hager. I remember Sweetwater. I can't remember the name of the main character, and I think was Sarge just Sarge or something. But yeah, I remember bits and pieces of Bad Company. I remember. Oh, and then there was the girl on the radio, because of course I remember the wife who on the radio. Because Bad Company is yes. Oh. Sorry, I've sort of fallen down the nostalgia hole there. But anyway, hopefully you're having a good time with it, mate. But yes, as for Donkey Kong Bonanza, I'm very much enjoying it. I'm going through it very slowly, mind you, but I'm enjoying it. I should be apologising. For what? Not to apologise for. I don't want to play Bad Company now, I'm not going to lie. There are only 3 FPS games that have ever made a lasting impression of. COD 4, Bad Company, and the Medal of Honor remake. The one before Warfighter. Because EA had something really good in that game, and it was brilliant, and there was a particular scene in it where it was just like, you were down to your literal last bullet, and it was an amazing set piece. Oh, it's just an amazing game. Good soundtrack as well. And then they released Warfighter, and it was just abysmal. And it's EA basically having a good thing and ruining it. It's like with Crysis. Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. 4. There are 4 amazing games, FPSs. Crysis 2, like COD 4, is one of my favourite games of all time, and it is one that I will play on the channel at some point. And then EA ruined it with Crysis 3. I don't know what it is with game companies not being able to... Oh, sorry. RGG... No. For some reason, the third entry in a franchise seems to always be a bit more lackluster than the second. Mass Effect 2, Portal 2, Crysis 2, these are games that have 2 in the name and are amazing. And there's no Portal 3, so I'll forget about that one. But Crysis 3 was meh. What did I say? Mass Effect 3 was alright, I suppose. Not as good as 2. At least according to my memory. Alright, probably waxing lyrical a bit too much. I don't know where I am. Oh, I didn't need to press that button, but okay, we're beating the snot out of this dude now. Right, give me my heat back, please. Thank you. Oh, there's a random blood puddle. Oh, wait, there's a dude with an army knife, so I assume I'm quite close to the end now. Oh, for the look, Sejma, he was on the ground. Oh, I have no health. Mother, will you just go down so I can get your shotgun? I have no health. I am going to lose on the next bout. That sucks, but at least I got a weapon skill increase. Oh. The pain. The misery. Oh, well. Slowly, Ezio, you don't play games at a speed faster than Professor Farnsworth at walking speed. Thanks, Hoodlum. He's out of line, but he's right. I think that was level 19, wasn't it? All unarmed. One guy has a shotgun, another has a sword. So I did that one because there was a dude with a shotgun. All unarmed, and the guy with the gold health has green health, and they're becoming good fighters now. That was round 19. That was the penultimate round. After that, we have round 20, and that's the final round. So we're getting there. I think it's because I lost so much health at the start. The problem is I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get any more health on Sagema. I think this is about it. So, yeah. You play games like those roller coaster people like those roller coasters people build in Roller Coaster Tycoon that take literal years to go around a single time. It is the Google. I am the Google the video game playing, apparently. The heat death of the universe will come before I get to the end of the Yakuza franchise. Either that or RGG will go bust, but I suspect that's not going to be the case for a while, because they seem to be going quite strong. In theory. Don't know. I'm curious about, like, that new game they're bringing out. I don't think it's set in the Yakuza universe, but at the same time, it also looks rather interesting. Especially if it's got like a time jumping mechanic, because, well, as we learned from not Death Stranding, what am I thinking? Deathloop. I don't mind that sort of thing. But that's annoying. We're getting there. That's the real annoyance of it all, is that we're just within grasp. We're getting to the final rounds, but I think because I lost so much health at the start, I'm also curious, can I get any further health? Unleash a violent throw that starts with Tiger Charge. No, that doesn't work. Enhanced throws, that's not going to help. And boost heat gauge. Soul is the health. So if we're at max health, there's nothing we can do. We've got items, but I don't think the gear equips when we're in the Colosseum, so that's not really going to help. Not much we can learn in terms of abilities. Though, we've managed to get our guns to max on Sagema, so I suppose there's small victories. I think Sagema's probably the most leveled character I've got at the moment, apart from the fact he's only at level 20. So, and the levels, all they do is give me soul orbs, which I can spend on abilities. So, it's not like leveling up to level 25 is going to make me stronger unless there's a background mechanic. So, also, annoyingly, I've got 2 health bars, but only one of them registers in the Colosseum, whereas other characters get multiple health bars. And oh, well, thank you. So, yeah. How many Colosseum points have I got? Surely I must have generated a fair amount. I just want to know how many Colosseum points I've got. Battle record. Surely that's going to tell me. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. Points. I've got 101 points. Well, I do certainly hope I don't have to buy anything in the Colosseum Point Exchange in order to get all the gear I need to finish this completion list, because that... Unless I'm losing points for losing matches. Right, item box. I will dump a single solitary stamina royale. Right. Oh, for the love of... Yeah, I tried that, and the game told me no, my inventory was full. Coliseum points, 264,700. So there we go. That's something apparently entirely different from the 111 points I had in my battle record. You Kermit the Frog. But the game told me. In fairness, we have enough now that we can technically buy anything we want from this Coliseum store, including 2 Triple S gunpowders, which, I remind you, we've already got from the coin lockers. So, whoa. Oh, we can get the Champions Ring. Oh, I've already got one of those. Double leaks. We could be Miku. Fitness gear, charismatic photo, yada, 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 yada. Okay, cool. Right, marvelous. I don't wish to purchase anything. I'm now going to go and get myself a Stamina Royale. As I sit here and question my life choices. The thing is, I say the completionist in me wants to just continue pressing on as hard as possible to try and get through that last couple of rounds. But I also have to remember I have work in the morning. Because alas, I'm not a full-time streamer. I am a humble IT technician who actually needs to report to his desk for a set time in the morning. So, with that, we will save the game. Save complete. Saving. Save complete. Quick check. We're now at 6,714,995 million yen. And we will continue this next time. Said next time, game. Behave. Thank you. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's the button I was thinking of. Right, there we go. Ryogotoku Studios. I should probably learn Japanese as well. I keep needing to learn Japanese, just haven't got round to it. Time, you know, it's a very fleeting thing. And with that, there we go. Took a moment. Damn powder. Anyway, with that said, there we go. We've made some progress. I mean, looking at the silver lining, we've now got 6 million yen, so technically we have more than enough to pass over to Kiryu, to throw over to the Morning Glory Orphanage, and still have 1 million left to spend. We have probably enough to do all of the weapon crafting and gear crafting in the game, he says, but in fairness, we also have all the gambling to do. So between continual runs of the Deathmatch 100, as Sagema already, but we have to bear in mind that I have to do this also as Kiryu, Akiyama, and Shineda. So technically, if each of them get 5 million yen from just running that particular gauntlet, we're going to be very rich indeed, at which point we can easily get the achievement for the Morning Glory Orphanage and also get ourselves sorted with all of the weapon crafting and gear crafting that we need for the completion list. We also have all the gambling left to do. So once we've used the cheat items to get vast quantities of chips and tokens and sticks, then we can therefore hand all of those in for platinum plates and gold plates and silver plates and potentially iron plates. Probably did that in the reverse order, but whatever. And then we can hand those over to the pawn shop and flood the Kamurocho markets with vast quantities of rare earth metals in order to get more yen, which we won't be able to spend because we're probably going to be very overcambered with it, but whatever. So yes, I think money is probably not going to be a major issue moving forward. Plenty for me to use in the mahjong parlors, I'll tell you that much. But yes, we still have, though, the Colosseum to finish as Sagema. Still have the Colosseum to nearly finish with Kiryu. We have all of the heat actions left to do involving weapons. Well, all of the heat actions to finish. We've got the fishing to finish, all of the Western gambling to do, all of the Eastern gambling to do. We've got all the characters to get up to level 25. We've got the Amon fight with Haruka. We've got the Amon fight with the guys. We also have Akiyama City exploration to do because we need to do the photographs of Kamurocho. We've got a couple more sub-stories to finish. We've got restaurants to finish. We've got the baseball. We've got baseball to finish. We've got the UFO catchers to finish. Oh, we have so many things left to finish, and we're in the finale. 6 months! 6 months we've been at this game. The thing is, though, as much as I laugh and joke about it, I've done long journeys before. Look in the archive. But some people in this community were there at the time. We've done Breath of the Wild to full completion. We've done Tears of the Kingdom to full completion. Breath of the Wild took us 6 months. Tears of the Kingdom took us nearly a year to complete. Thing is, though, still having fun with this game. Some of it might be because of Yakuza, and I'm just deeply besotted with this franchise. In fairness, I'm besotted with Zelda as well. Not the princess, the game, though. Okay, yes, okay, fine, the princess as well. But I'm in the context, it's the game as well. But anyway, the thing is, though, I'm not hunting arbitrary nonsense, 1,000 things scattered across the map to just make busy work. There is a completion list. There is check marks. There are things I need to do. It's not all the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Admittedly, it technically is in the context of the franchise run, but in terms of the game itself, we've got multiple mini games to do. It's never the same thing. It's a lot of small things that add up to a very big whole, if that makes any sense. So yeah, there's a case of, well, I've done the UFO catchers, little crown on that, marvellous. I've done all the arcade games, little crown on that, marvellous. We've done all these restaurants, little crown on that, marvellous. And eventually it builds up to that full 100%. Problem with this game is it's just so vast. If it was a single character, it'd be fine, but it's stretched across multiple characters. 4 different cities, hold on. Kamurocho, Thingamabob, Sapporo, Sotenbore, that took me a while to remember that one, and wherever Sinead was. Okay, 5 separate locations. So we've got the entire game stretched over 5 different characters, over 5 different cities. There's a lot. It's not just we're running around Kamurocho as Kiryu or any other characters. With Yakuza 4, it was a case of we were in Kamurocho for the majority of it. There were... I think we were in... No, in Yakuza 4, I think we were in Kamurocho pretty much exclusively. We had a bit with Morning Glory Orphanage, but we never actually got to go around Okinawa. So for the majority of when there was the prison. But anyway, yes, the main city was Kamurocho still. And we were in Kamurocho, and it was one city, and it didn't feel too bad because it was a lot of stuff to do, but it was all in the same city. Here we've got multiple things to do across multiple cities. Some overlap, like the fishing, but for a lot of it, it's a lot of things to do. So yeah. Either way, I'm still having fun, and that's the thing. I haven't burnt out yet, but this is the reason why I have break games between these games. Because otherwise, I would just completely fizzle out. Imagine, if I tried to go from Yakuza 0 all the way up to where we are now with no break games. Yes, I would have managed it in a few years, but I would have been trapped, basically, in Kamurocho for that length of time, and I think it would have probably burnt me out. So, yes, having break games certainly works out. Doesn't kind of work when I end up playing something like Tears of the Kingdom, and it takes me more time to complete that than it's completed any other Yakuza game I've played so far, but we'll gloss over that. So, yes. Anyway, sorry. Rant over, catharsis over, etc, etc, etc. I've already gone through one cycle of the outro music, so with that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, you can find me right back here on twitch.tv/GuardEzio at 7:30, no, hold on, it's Thursday today, isn't it? At 2:30, or thereabouts. UK time this very Saturday as we return to the streets of Camarocho, and by that I mean the Coliseum of Purgatory. Purgatory. Fitting name for this place. But anyway, yes, we return to Purgatory, we return to the Coliseum and continue our valiant effort to try and get Seijima through all of his Coliseum challenges on Saturday. If you've missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with any of our journeys into the world, into the realm of Yakuza so far, you can find them all uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. Hey, if you missed it, well, if you fancy having a look around, we've also got playlists of Cyberpunk. That's going to be relevant after Yakuza 5. Spyro, also relevant after Yakuza 5. Turnip Boy, that was a fairly short playthrough, so yeah, there's plenty of that. But yes, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live, here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this fantastic game, and most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do, and it always does. And of course, a massive thank you to the mighty Turbo Drive Live for the raid. You, sir, are a boss. Now, mentioning which, let us see if there is enough to pay the good vibes forwards. There is. Let us... Oh, I've just noticed the time. Yes, I have work in the morning, don't I? Well, we'll see if there's anyone currently live on the raid list to throw the raid over to, but otherwise I should probably try and get some sleep for a change. No. I think I will just get some sleep instead, which is probably the smarter idea in the grand scheme of things. So, with that said, with that done to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.